Yo, what's good? In this video, I'm gonna tell you one way that you can save hours when editing your photos in Photoshop by using actions. If there's an action that you do over and over in Photoshop, it'll be best that you create an action preset for that so that you don't have to do it on each and every photo. So for example, I typically add sharpening on most of my portrait images, but instead of me going through that process each and every time, I've created an action preset for it so that every time I need to add sharpening to an image, I can just click a button and it will go through the process for me and I don't have to manually do it. So let's hop into Photoshop and I'm gonna show you how to create an action. All right, so here we are in Photoshop, and as you can see, I have an image pulled up. And the action that I'm going to be creating today is going to be like a sharpening action. So typically on most portraits that I do add sharpening at the end. So I'm going to just create an action for that so that I don't have to go through this process every single time on every single image. I can just simply click a button and it's going to run the action and do what I want it to do. So to start, you're going to want to go up here to the Window tab, click that, and make sure you have Actions selected. And then over here, you'll see that you got your Actions panel. So you can open it or close it and open it. As you can see, I already have some actions here that I've created. If you want these actions, you can just download them for free by going to my website and downloading my free photographer's workflow course, where I show you how I edit photos from beginning to end. So to create an action, all you have to do is go over here to this plus sign and hit create a new action. Now I'm just doing this for sharpening, but you can do this for whatever you want within Photoshop. Here we go, we're gonna create a new action. This window comes up, so you can name it whatever you want to. For this, I'm gonna put it in my Aaron Christopher retouch actions. Function key, I'm not gonna give it one, or I'm not gonna give it a color. I'm gonna just leave it with this name, but you can name yours whatever you want. And we're going to click record. So now it's recording everything that we do. So for starters, for this, I'm going to duplicate this layer by pressing Command J. I'm going to go up to Image, Adjustments, and then I'm going to click Desaturate. And then I'm going to go to Filter, Other, then High Pass Filter. With that, I typically have my radius anywhere between 3 and 4. So right now I just got it on 3.5. Click OK. And then over here you want to change your blending mode to linear light. And as you can see, it has sharpened the image, but it's too sharp for my liking. So to fix that, you can just adjust the opacity and get it to a nice place that you want it. So at this point, I'm going to go back up here to my actions panel and click this stop button. And now it has stopped recording this action. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to delete what I just did. I'm going to click on layer 1, make sure that's selected, go over here, click action 1 and press the play button. And now as you can see, that action just completed all the steps that I did when I was recording this action. Now all I have to do is adjust the opacity to get it to a level that I am comfortable with, which I will bring it around somewhere around 40. This is a before, this is an after, and I'm gonna just zoom in a little so you can see it a little bit better. So you got before and after. Now typically whenever I am doing sharpening, I will create a layer mask, then I will invert that mask, and then I will manually sharpen the areas that I want to sharpen. But for the sake of this tutorial, I did not do that. But that is definitely something that I would do whenever I am actually sharpening an image. So whenever you are doing it that way, you only want to sharpen areas with high detail. So as you can see, eyebrows, eyelashes, lips, hair, pretty much whatever you want to be sharpened. So for an image like this, I was completely fine with the sharpening the way that it was before I added the layer mask. So yeah, that's pretty much how you can create an action in Photoshop that can ultimately save you hours whenever you are editing your images in Photoshop. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. Also comment down below things that you want to learn and I'll be sure to get to them. But that's all I got for you this time, and until next time, I'm out.